I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been.
So we found out that Sylvia was pregnant in January, and after 10 years we were finally ready to welcome the newest member of our family. Sylvia went right to work taking care of herself and the little one, and really showing me what a good mother she was about to be.
And Gabe went to work building the crib by hand, and it turned out beautiful, and made sure everything was ready for the baby and taking great care of me.
We say goodbye. I wish we had one more kiss.
So after 16 hours of long, hard labor, Oscar was finally born. He had had a strong heartbeat throughout labor, but when he was born, he wasn't breathing due to meconium aspiration. So the midwives performed CPR on him until the ambulance could arrive.
When the EMTs got there, they had a real hard time getting him oxygen. So it was a long, slow ambulance ride to the first hospital, and we're not quite sure exactly how long he went without oxygen. But at the first hospital, they stabilized him, got him on an airbag, and then the specialist transfer team from NICU, Emmanuel, put him on a cooling blanket to put him into hypothermia to try and stop whatever damage was happening in his brain. He was on that cooling blanket for 72 hours, and during that time, we just prayed really hard and waited to see what would happen to our boy.
After the cooling was done and they warmed him back up, he went through a little bunch of more tests, brain scans and an MRI, and we had a lot of doctors' meetings, and they were basically filled with just one grim prognosis after another. We learned that he had global brain damage, damage to his basal ganglia, and he was having a lot of seizures in his brain. So it was just a lot of overwhelming news to take in and a lot to think about for our future.
To make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue.
The doctors said they weren't sure if Oscar would even survive, but if he did, he'd have little to no function. He had been on a ventilator since he had arrived in the NICU, and they weren't sure if Oscar could breathe on his own. We made the decision to take him off the ventilator. So we gathered our family, and we had our son baptized. We held Oscar together, and we prepared for it to be the last time we were able to hold our son, but we prayed that it wouldn't be.
The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams.
Over the next 3 weeks, we settled into our room at the NICU and began being parents, doing the things that we had dreamed about doing, like dressing him up in cute little outfits, giving him his first bath, changing his diapers and dealing with diaper rash, and most importantly, just getting a lot of snuggle time.
But the prognosis still wasn't good, and we knew we had a difficult journey ahead of us. We were told he would never eat orally, and a G-tube surgery was scheduled, but we worked and prayed hard, and the day before he was supposed to have the surgery, he ate his first full bottle.
No te preocupes de nada. va a salir muy bien. No te preocupes de nada, porque todo va a salir muy bien. Desperté esta mañana sonriéndome con el sol. 3 avecitas paradas en mi puerta, canciones cantan, dulces puras y de verdad, diciendo es mi mensaje.
All of these diagnoses make it really hard for Oscar to reach the typical developmental milestones, but we work really hard with him through traditional as well as alternative therapies to help him reach his greatest potential.
And the greatest hope out there right now for kids like Oscar is donated cord blood stem cell treatments. It's cutting edge, so it's not covered by insurance. And although it's not a cure, it has been shown to do great things for kids with cerebral palsy. And we're determined to get him this very valuable treatment.
But we need your help. Please go to oscarrising.wordpress.com and donate today to help our special boy. Thank you.